Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am just returning from Walmart with this meager little mid-month grocery haul. I'd love to hear in the comments what you think I spent on this little haul. I'll let you know when I'm finished. I picked up some more coffee creamer. This is my husband and son's favorite, so I try to keep one in the fridge. I also picked up more dry shampoo because I'm a mama and dry shampoo with thin, fine hair is a lifesaver. I was also needing more mousse for the same reasons. My children have 2 bathrooms upstairs and they were in need of some more hand soap. I also was getting hand cream for my oldest daughter and I saw this Crepe Correction Gold Bond hand cream and I thought, I'm 40 now. Maybe it's time to start using old lady hand cream. I also got our favorite chapstick. One of my daughters was needing some chapstick. Our weather is cooling off and our humidity is dipping as well. So we're kind of all experiencing dry skin, dry lips, and we really like the EOS brand. I got 2 more packages of bacon. I also got a large bag of string cheese. My youngest kids love those in their lunches for snacks. These boxes of oat and honey crunchy granola bars are only $1.74 a box. There are 6 packages with 2 thin granola bars in each package. So this will last us for the next several weeks for my kids. I needed to refill our cheese drawer, so I got 3 pounds of cheddar, 3 pounds of mozzarella, and a package of American cheese. Butter is really close to $5 a pound. It just blows my mind. I don't understand how families that live paycheck to paycheck are making it right now. I just picked up 2 pounds of butter and we will use it sparingly. If you're new here, my family goes through about 8 quarts of cream per month. We don't buy conventional milk. We are actually in the process of purchasing a dairy cow right now, but conventional milk just doesn't sit very well on most of our stomachs. So we use heavy cream in recipes in place of milk. We just cut it with water about half. And then we do the same thing in our milk frother for our coffee. We mix about 2/3 water and 1/3 cream, and it's perfect. I look forward to not purchasing that anymore. We picked up another box of our favorite microwave popcorn. We've only had a microwave for 3 years. The rest of our marriage, we lived without one, and we were perfectly happy that way. But my mom gave us one as a gift when we finished building our house, and we now enjoy microwave popcorn. It is date night, so my husband and I will be going out tonight, and my kids usually stay home and have sandwiches, fruit, chips, and they requested sub bread this time to make sub sandwiches, so I happily obliged. I didn't have time to make it, so I picked up 2 packages from the bakery. My kids are on a hash brown kick right now, so I got 2 packages of shredded hash browns and 8 packages of flour tortillas. Again, this is something that I can very easily make, but sometimes there are weeks when I want to be able to just make dinner and assemble enchiladas or burritos and not have to make the tortillas. So this is my little haul. I spent $162. I never would have guessed looking at my shopping cart that would be my total. Let me know in the comments if you've been keeping up with your grocery budget and how much it has increased over the last year or so. Now it is finally time to make some Chex Mix. I have been meaning to make this for months. I don't know why I put it off. It's such a simple snack to pull together. My family likes mostly rice Chex, so I try to do about 75% rice Chex and 25% pretzels, or maybe pretzels and Cheez-Its, but on this particular day I only had pretzels to add. Next, you are going to melt your butter. How much you use depends on the size of your recipe. I only needed half a cup, which is 1 stick. I decided to do things a little bit differently this time and actually pour my seasonings over the dry mix before the butter. I feel like when I mix things in with the butter, I end up pouring the melted butter all over my dry ingredients, and then what's left at the very end of my pan is kind of the sludge that has all the seasoning in it, so it's not getting very evenly distributed. So this was kind of experimental. I'll let you know how it turned out, but I sprinkled all of my seasonings over the dry mix, and then I went to grab the melted butter. I forgot, I did add one more thing to the melted butter before I spread it over the mixture, and that was 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Now I am going to do the very best that I can to evenly distribute this melted butter. I tossed this Chex mix for quite a while, attempting to get it spread nice and evenly. Finally, I spread it out on 2 sheet pans, a fairly thin layer, spread it out nice and evenly. Then you're going to put it in the oven at 250 degrees for 1 hour, stirring every 15 minutes. The last thing I'm doing this morning is making granola. I haven't made granola in quite a few months, and I'm making some homemade yogurt, so now is the perfect time to make some more granola. I start out by melting coconut oil in a skillet, and once it's melted, I add honey. You could also add maple syrup, and I mix that together until it's dissolved. Wow, my stovetop is really dirty. With 5 children at home that love to cook, it's pretty hard to keep it clean. Next, we are mixing together our dry ingredients. I have oats, chia seeds, flax meal, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I'll leave the recipe in the description below. I love this granola recipe. The chia seeds really help fill you up. There's lots of protein, fiber, and I love the flavor that the cinnamon and nutmeg add. And it's not too sweet. It's really just right, and we add a little bit of honey to our unsweetened yogurt. You mix all your dry ingredients together really well before adding your wet ingredients. I try to drizzle it on relatively evenly, and then I just give it a really good stir before spreading it onto sheet pans and going in the oven. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of spreading this all out on one sheet pan, and it took forever to properly toast in the oven. I ended up having to very carefully stir it a few times. I didn't want to stir it too much because I really like it when there are some larger chunks that go into your yogurt, but it still turned out nicely, but next time I will remember to use 2 pans. I baked this in the oven at 325 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. I believe I left it in for the full 30 this time. I wanted to make sure that all of the wet ingredients really incorporated well and the oats toasted up. This is probably some of the best batch of granola that I've ever made. I will leave all of these recipes in the description below, and I'm also going to do a video soon on my homemade yogurt. We are getting closer and closer to bringing home our own dairy cow, so I look forward to sharing recipes related to all things raw milk in the near future. Thanks for watching.